I always believed in medical missionary work, and my interest in joining the hospital was my love for helping people. My role at the hospital initially was a medical officer and then was appointed as the chief executive officer of the institution. It was May 2003. I was operating in the operating theatre at the National Referral Hospital in Honiara when I received a phone call from the administrative office of the Solomon Islands Mission of the Seventh Adventist Church. I talked to this lady, and she said to me, Chester, Lance Gershbeck had just been murdered at Artwifi. It was a message that was a big shock to me. I had never expected that anything of that nature would happen at Artwifi Hospital. I arranged the transport, and I remember very clearly hopping onto that ambulance with the driver. There was a lot of sadness in my heart. I was angry. I was there when the body was picked up. Artwifi stands as a place for service, and Lance went there, took his whole family to serve at that hospital. And for this to happen to him was something that I could not accept. As I was performing the postmortem, there was a mixture of emotions that was going through me. Hatred. I must admit that I was very bitter and very angry at what had happened to this very innocent person. And I was in tears. And I got to the point where I said to myself that the hospital must be closed down because the people do not deserve being served anymore. As I was going through this experience, I didn't realize that it was affecting my relationship with my staff at the hospital. I was easily becoming angry. I wasn't concentrating too well. It even got to the stage where it affected my relationship with my family and was, affecting my relationship with my wife as well. My prayer life was going down. I didn't have the desire to spend time in studying the Word that I used to love. In the months that followed, instead of recovering from the emotions, I was still very bitter and still very angry. Finally, the time of the court case arrived, and I can clearly remember walking into that courtroom, and as I cast my eye into the room, I could see the suspect sitting in the front. I wished that I could reach over to him and slap him across the face. I was that bitter. But I realized that if I'd done that, that last bit of love and forgiveness for that person and for any other person would drain away. And I can remember offering a prayer to God and pleading with Him to give me that courage and the strength to forgive him. And it was at that point, in that courtroom, that I finally decided that I must forgive him, and I did forgive him. Peace flooded my soul. And it was like I was released, if you like, from a prison, from the weight of anger and bitterness that I was experiencing. And it was a wonderful feeling. And I see that as huge blessings from God. People started saying to me, Chester, you're different. My relationship with my staff improved. My relationship with my family significantly improved. And my relationship with God also. I love praying and I love to study His Word again. The desire to help people and to serve God returned. We have a wonderful Savior. And when we forgive others, His blood that was spilled on the cross of Calvary is more than enough to forgive us and to reestablish our relationship with Him and with others.